Hi guys, welcome to the perk overview section of today's topic, which is Resident Evil and Dead by Daylight. Some of you have been waiting for a long time for this DLC. In particular, me. I've been waiting for a long time for this DLC because I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil. In fact, if you have been watching this channel, you've probably noticed I've played Resident Evil 2 in full. I've also played Resident Evil 3 in full on stream. And I've also played through Resident Evil Village in full on stream with Naomi. And those were super fun experiences, so I'm really excited to see some of my favorite characters from Resident Evil in Dead by Daylight. Here's what I'm going to do. This is going to be a Survivor perk overview. I'm going to look at the new Survivor perks and give you my first thoughts and impressions. Now, I did play on the PTB, and I have to say, my first impressions from the PTB to after playing the PTB have changed. So let's get started with Leon's perks. Leon has 3 perks here on the web. Perfect. Leon has Bite the Bullet, which when you are healing, you make no noise, and the survivor you're healing makes no noise. Also, there's no notification if you fail a skill check, and healing regresses by only 3% on that failed skill check. Originally, I thought this was terrible, and I was wrong. This is actually very good in situations where you can heal a teammate and make no noise. Making noise is one of the few things that killers can cue in on to find you right away, especially when you're healing, you're grunting, you're making a lot of noise. This Bite the Bullet perk is actually very slept on, and I would advise you to try it, especially if you have a good survive with friends who you know is not going to run away while you're healing them. Maybe you have a good idea, like the killer's around you, but being chased by looped around someone else. This could be a great healing close to the vicinity of the killer, but not giving away your position kind of perk. I think you might like this one, especially for you stealth gamers out there, especially for people who like to heal other people. Check out Bite the Bullet. Next we have Flashbang. This is my favorite perk on Leon. This one, so what you have to do before it activates is repair 70% of a gen. So you repair 70% of the gen, then the perk activates. You then hop into a locker and press the activate button on PC, that's E. On other consoles, I'm not sure what it will be, but you press the button and it creates a flashbang in your hand, which is a throwable item in your hand that you can use to blind the killer, while they're carrying a survivor and drop the survivor. You can do so many things with it. You can also just flashbang your teammates for fun. Also, you can drop this to your team. So if you have a flashbang and say you haven't seen the killer in a long time, you can drop it to a friend and go do 70% on another gen, you'll get another flashbang. So you can drop this to your team. This is very, very good. And I think in a good coordinated team, this will have a lot of use. So definitely want to try out flashbang in a game. This is going to be very cool. One of the most interesting perks from these new characters, I think. And third is Rookie Spirit. Now this is probably more situated to new players, like the name suggests. This one I would say is probably not good for long-term players, but definitely good for the new player. So what this does is, after you complete 5 good or great skill checks while repairing a generator, you activate Rookie Spirit for the remainder of the trial. Once active, you see the aura of regressing gens. This will allow you to track gens better in areas where, you're not quite sure where generators are. Maybe you're looking for gens and you're having a hard time finding them. You could also bring a map. But this perk will work for those times when you can't find gens. Next up we have Jill Valentine over here, and Jill has 3 interesting perks too. I'm going to start with Counterforce. Counterforce is a totem cleansing perk. What this does is you cleanse totems 20% faster, and after cleansing a totem you see the aura of the furthest totem from you for 2 seconds, and you gain an additional 20% stackable speed bonus to cleansing totems for the remainder of the trial. So this is similar to like Autodidact for totems, and I think this is perfect for those kind of players who really like to do totems. So you know who you are. If you like to do totems, this will be a great perk for you. However, I have a hard time recommending this to long-term players. And I would say bringing a map is probably your best bet for finding totems, because this will only show you the furthest away totem, right? Whereas a map could show you all the totems. You could bring a bead offering for it, and it could reveal the totems to your teammates as well. So that's why I have a hard time recommending this for long-term players, but for new players, I think this would be great. Resurgence. Okay, this is good for the solo queue player, or if you're in a team and maybe you have someone with desperate measures or something who you know is going to come unhook you and heal you right away. But here's what it does. You gain 40% healing progress instantly after being unhooked or unhooking yourself. So if you're in solo queue and you get unhooked, maybe you deliverance yourself, maybe you get unhooked by someone else, you're already 40% healed. Maybe you can just have someone top you up a little bit. Maybe you have a med kit already in your hand and you can go finish yourself off. That's perfect. Otherwise, you're in a survive with friends. They know the killer is somewhere else on the map. They come take you off the hook. Maybe they have desperate measures so they can unhook you and heal you really quickly. And real fast, you guys can get out of there before the killer even has an opportunity to come back to the hook. Because ideally they're in a chase. I think Resurgence definitely will have some use. We'll have to see exactly how easy it is to pull off in games against the killer who goes back to the hook. Because if someone knows that you two are going to be healing there, maybe they go back. So it might be difficult to heal right at the hook. But if you walk away a little bit too, I'm sure you'll be safe. And last, the most interesting perk in my opinion, this is Blast Mine, and I had a lot of fun playing this on the PTB. If you caught my PTB streams, you know I had a great time using this with the Red Herring. Here's what Blast Mine does, and then I'll explain the Red Herring combo. Blast Mine activates after completing 66% worth of repair progress on generators. After repairing a generator for at least 3 seconds, press the active button to install a trap which stays active for 35 seconds. So you think about it like this. You're booby trapping the gen for 35 seconds, and then you want the killer to come over and kick it. It says affected gens will be revealed to all survivors in yellow, so they know not to touch it basically. Only one trap can be active on a gen, and when the killer damages a trap gen, the trap explodes, stunning them and blinding anyone nearby. Then your perk is deactivated. So if a killer comes and kicks this gen, they're going to have the gen explode in their face, get stunned, and best of the best, it doesn't start regressing the gen, so they have to kick it again to get the gen to regress. This is crazy. And if you combo this with Red Herring, you can fake skill checks on the gen that you have booby trapped. So you use Red Herring by repairing the gen until it's active. You then get in a locker, and it will trigger a failed skill check on your gen, which is ideally booby trapped. So the killer comes over, sees where the skill check was, kicks the gen, has the booby trap go off in their face, and you are not even near the gen anymore because you're in a locker or you ran away and you're doing a different gen. It's great. So I had a lot of fun trying this on PTB, and I would definitely recommend this to all skill level survivors. You could get good value out of this perk. This is the perk I'm going to be trying the most. So, with all that out of the way, thank you for watching my little perk overview. Let me know in the comments which perk you're looking forward to using the most, and I'll see you guys live at twitch.tv right now. You can go to twitch.tv/Sconty and check out the stream right now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Like the video if you like it, get subscribed to my channel, and make sure you ring that notification bell so that my videos pop up right in your feed.